Some of us join business. Some of us join the business. This business, your success in this business is all about you. Actually, not your partner, not your friends. Some of us, when they start today, you say, I told my friends that they said it doesn't work, it's a scam, it's a what? No. Your friends are not responsible for your success. Your partners are not your partner. If you have joined and your husband, wife is negative, in fact, for you to prove to those your loved ones that this business is real, is your hard work. Tell me that tell me that if your husband refused your partner, tell me that you go home, you're going home with a check of 2 million shillings and you tell him that, and they will not welcome you. So if you have a negative spouse, the best way, or if friends around you are all negative, the best way to bring your friends is your hard work. Choose one time, I think it was 2010. 2010, you see, I have never forgotten February 2010, I was a manager, struggling. So I had torn shoes. And I remember we had an afternoon meeting. And that day it rained heavily. So I never had transport from where we had the meeting from to home. It rained and rained and rained. So I decided to walk in the rain. I don't know whether you have ever been hit by rain and your body changes to white, like the feet, when you look at your feet is white. Now I had put on torn shoes. Now down in the feet, water was actually entering. Now it rained on me from down to home. My books were destroyed. So when I reached there, I grew up from an extended family. I have my cousins, and they are about 4 boys, like they're all men now. When I reached there and these guys were laughing at me, look at this guy. I was even very hungry. I never had money for food. But today, they respect me. If I sat, in fact, when I reached, at one point they would give me a CD. That time we used to use some CDs for DVDs. And these guys say, it was that serious. But for me to overcome that, I had to work my way up. I had to make sure that I persist and I do this business seriously. Today they respect my business. But if I had listened to them, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So it's all about you. That's the first point on mindset. Number 2, we have to let go of the employee mindset. Many of us start this business and you come in, you think it is a job. It's not a job, it's a business. By the way, there is no, that's why some of you, today will work, tomorrow will not work, today will prospect, tomorrow will not prospect. You come with that kind of, thank God it's a Friday. No. The business is going to pay you as much as effort, as much as you put in. I'm talking about efforts. There's no businessman that is like that. It's a Saturday, I will not work. It's a Sunday. It's Easter. Me, I am always very ready for business. Even if it is Easter, over what, over Christmas or what, a customer calls me. My customer is a customer service is a priority. My distributor is a priority. So we have to let go of the employee mindset and know that you're in business. You have to behave as a businessman. Think like an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is calculating. A business person is calculating. Have I lost? How much? Look at these meetings. Some of us on this call don't even know that we have some. In fact, if I can unmute some of you and say, okay, tell me tell me a week's program where you are. What program, what training program do we have? Some of you are in this school and you don't know. Now, how would you build the business? Because the trainings, those physical online meetings, all that, those are things that are going to help you. You know, in our business, whenever you have people in a meeting, that's the time you're making money. We have meetings. We have online meetings. We have physical meetings at the office. That's the time you have to prospect. So you must get an entrepreneurship mindset. Me, I'm always calculating. Always calculating. Whatever I do, I am calculating, looking for money. But I may also tell you something. The business, if you want 4 million shillings or 2 million shillings next year, that money is done today. That money is actually, those million shillings that you want, you'll actually have to look for them this year. Like me, next year, I want New Life pay me 8 million shillings every single month. If I can tell you the work I am doing, the one I'm prospecting, the one I'm working, why? Do you know there are some there are some people, the future business is not built tomorrow. The future business is built today. There are some people you're going to prepare from today, and they buy after 2 years, after 3. I have a client of mine, a customer, buys very good product, very, very many products. One time I was in a hotel, I had gone to prospect a hotel manager, and I found this lady. In fact, I was standing on a hotel counter, and the manager was there. And this lady came with saw a bottle of Referrals. I said, "Oh, I know GN. I know New Life. I know New Life. No, you know New Life. In fact, I've ever taken training. I got her number. That was 2000. That was 2014. Was it? Yeah, 2014. And we kept on talking. I kept on teaching her. This lady, it's not actually it's 2012. This lady started buying in 2017. And she's one of my good clients. Very good. She buys products and I make off profits around 200,000 from one order. Very good client. Now, if I had given up. So, the second point about mindset is obsession. You must, fill up your mind. Obsession. Be obsessed. Be obsessed. Let the business flow in your mind. I remember when I became a director March 2011. But I would actually get in my bed. I'll get in my bed and I'm thinking, I am looking at how they are going to recognize me as a brand new director. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome a brand new director all the way from Western Uganda, none other than Tumushabe. I would look at myself walking at actually in Hotel Africana. You see, if the success is not in your mind, if whatever you want is not yet in mind, fill up your mind with success, fill up your mind with, with the life you want, like today, I look at myself by 45 years, I look at myself in that country home. In that country home, you will not be able to see the house, you only see trees. The only noise are animals. Those are things that motivate me to wake up every single morning. So, the other point is hard work. And there's one writer that says hard work has never broken any bone. Ladies and gentlemen, our business is about you really have to get serious with working hard. You have to work hard. You have to be serious. As I've told you, if you take it as a hobby, it will pay as it will be as a hobby. If you treat it as a business, it will pay you as a business. The reason why we make millions of money from this business is that we don't treat it as a hobby, as a what? No. In fact, for me, when a month is beginning, I sit down, write my budget. And the budget alone actually scares me. And where I want to get the money is from Neo Life. What do I want to put on my dream account? What do I want to, what are my expenses? What do I want to do? I write everything. Now, how much do I want? I want 7 million shillings. So where is 7 million shillings going to come from? How many points do I need to make 7 million shillings? What is, how much work do I need to do every single day? How many people should I talk to every single day? That's part of, and you see, if you're that smart, God is ready to bless you. Some of us are on this call, but you're not ready. In fact, you're disorganized, not even receive a blessing from God, because He looks at you and says, "Oh God, this one wants this." It's just disorganized. Today you pray this, tomorrow you pray this, today you pray. No. God also wants organized people. Organized. You want to make money, get organized to make the money. In fact, I think God is even right. In fact, He looks at some of the people, how disorganized they are. I think I should not even give them good people at this time. They will disorganize them. You know, as a distributor, when you join this business, you become a leader. So when you introduce people into this business, it is like you have actually given birth to a child. It is your responsibility to make sure that this person grows. So which kind of a parent are you? Are you a good parent? Are you teaching good habits to your child? Let me also ask, if I want to unmute someone. I want to just ask a question. A very simple question. Who should I unmute? Just ask, can you help me? Can you help me select any person? I want anyone I want to ask a question. Mumzoro. Let me ask this Akero.
I've unmuted Brenda.
Okay. Brenda. Madam Brenda. Even if you don't put the video, don't worry. Hello, upcoming director Brenda. Brenda Wabura. Brenda?
Hello.
Hey, Brenda, to in the network. Hello?
Hello, Dennis, I'm getting you.
Now I can hear you very well. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I am very good. I want you to give me a description of a distributor you would want in your team. What kind of a distributor do you pray
I need that. I beg your pardon?
I'm saying, huh?
Yes.
You know, we want to sponsor downline. What kind of a downline would you want in your team?
A superstar.
Eh? A superstar who does what?
I need that. Who recruits like a machine.
That is one. Continue to tell us about, describe for us the superstar you want.
Who sells the products like who understands the products very well takes her time or his time to learn each and every product and their functionalities, and who is actually active.
Very active.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Even if we go with that, now, the question that we should all of us ask ourselves, are we that distributor?
Yes.
Thank you very much, Brenda.
According to
Thank you very much, Brenda. Actually, all of us on this call want a distributor like Brenda has described. But I want to tell everyone on this call, if you want such a distributor, number one, you also said we are all distributors. Are we those distributors that we want? Trust me, we will not get that distributor if we are not that distributor. We must become that distributor we want God to bless us with. Because how are you going to read them if you do not know the products? Number one, you must know the products, you must know everything, you must lead by example. So that's very important. Now, the last point about the mindset is confidence. You must have confidence in yourself. Now, that's the first thing. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in the product. Some of us are in this call, but we don't even believe in our products. We do not, have confidence in the system. That's key. Now, my point today was about mindset and skills. We're also going to discuss some of the key skills to get us to where we want to go. Skills that are very important. In fact, I'm sure you all have books. One other, you see, like the training we are doing here. One day you're going to have 1,000 people. Your uplines might be there to educate you now, to meet your team, but the time is going to come when everyone is busy. It is your team. In fact, the faster you hold your team, the faster you start teaching your team, the faster you're going to grow. The faster you're going to grow, the faster you get these things, the faster you get the training, the faster you understand the products, the faster you understand all these things. Faster you're going to grow your business. I'm sorry, someone wants to call me. I look at what someone is doing, I say, this one is very far from success. So you're going to look at the key skills. In fact, this gentleman says these are the most paid skills in network marketing. These are the skills you need to practice, to master. There are things you have mastered in your life that you cannot even forget. You cannot leave your home without brushing your teeth. You have mastered it. You cannot even forget it. You must. So, the first skill is finding prospect. Finding prospect. Prospecting. Someone, if you want to grow a serious business, in fact, if you don't want to get stressed. Yesterday I was in Ishaka and I was talking to this Mzee. I was talking to some distributor. We are doing a distributor training. And we are doing a serious evaluation. Some of us say, people are negative. We invite them, they don't come. Those are the excuses that some of us give. Now I want you to actually take stock of this. If you've been in business for 3 months, write the prospects that you're telling me. Most of you are inviting the same people. Oh, Saturday we have a meeting. You call James. Next Saturday, you still call James. Another Saturday, you still call James. Now, at the end of the day, say, hey, Banangi, people don't come. People are all negative. People are all crying money. Who told you that there is no money? Huh? People have been invited. No. If you master the skill of finding prospects, you never cry. In fact, some of you who have been in a business for 2-3 months, there are some people that are already tired of you. Dennis is going to call me. I know Dennis is about to call me since they have a meeting on Wednesday. You call Dennis, they say, Saturday you call Dennis. There's a period, you call Dennis. No. If you want this business to be sweet, master the skill of the art of looking for prospects. Prospecting, looking for people. People are everywhere. Some of you get discouraged of someone who tells you those negative things. Uganda is getting to about 45 million people. Did you know? I always tell some people here. Mbarara, we have not, in fact, if there are people that know about network marketing, they are not even 2% of Mbarara district population. Did you know that even if, like guys that are from Mbarara, do you know that if the population of Mbarara, if only 1% can use a liter of LDC, all of us are going to be billionaires. Just 1%. 1% of Mbarara population. You see, the market is really big. Today, when I talk to someone is negative, I say next. Next. Actually, every person you meet, on their face, there is the word talk to me. But some of you are just quiet. Even when you don't want to face people face to face, what are those gadgets for? You find someone is on Facebook. When you ask how many friends do you have, 200. You go to their inboxes and send them friend requests, all of them. When COVID came, I never used to be on phone. When COVID came, I used to drive 3,000 kilometers a month. But one of the things, in fact, COVID has not only brought bad things, COVID has actually brought very many good things. Today, in fact, today we actually make more money. We have saved more money. We used to waste money in fuel. We used to do what? But today we make more money even from our phones. I got on my Facebook, sent friend requests, and do not send to every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Just select. The prostitutes and what? Select. If I go and see your friends, I actually go to some of my friends, see their friends. I select those the people I want. You know, one of the things that social media has done is that you can get every kind of a person you want in every state you want. Even if you want to build business in America right now, you can start it. So prospecting, you have gone to the visiting day. You have parents there. You're seated in a taxi. I have actually got about 15 distributors from the bank in the bank queue. One time I was actually in Bank of Africa, and behind me was a lady. I said, "Hello, madam, how are you? You're smart." We started from there. Just a simple compliment. Prospecting is every single day. And whenever you get a number, today, let me also give you another trick. Ask for WhatsApp numbers. Give me your WhatsApp number. Your WhatsApp number. One of the things I'm working on right now with my gadget is that I want in the next 4 years, my gadget to give me 4 million worth of profits. Today, my WhatsApp contacts are 3,700. WhatsApp contacts. Some of you have 100. Some of you have 200. But It all depends upon your dream. In fact, about 3 years from now, I want to get an administrator that is going to run my social media platforms, to talk to the customers, to answer the WhatsApp, to answer the WhatsApp messages. Why? Because I am looking for a market on social media. Seriously. Imagine, you put data, like now I use data for almost 100,000. The data you use, how much do you make with that data? Or you're using it for TikTok, you're laughing, looking at people's status. I read these people's status to get conversations. It is their birthday, I congratulate. They have given birth, I congratulate. They have lost a loved one, I cry with them. That's the reason why I view people's statuses. To get the connection, to start getting in someone's life. So prospecting. We have also brought the idea of referrals. Now that one is also a hot cake. Whenever you meet someone, you have explained the business, you have, whether he has said yes or no, say, by the way, the message you have got, the good health, farming, business, travel. I tell them, don't you have some Denises that never had school fees? Give me 10 of them. If in a week you have talked to 100 people and 100 have given you 10 people each, that's 1,000 people. You will not have time to call Tom, whom you have called how many times and is not coming for meetings. Referral is also another hot cake, and by the referral is very good. If you have invited Dennis and Dennis has given you, this one is my brother. He has a prostate issue. This one is my sister. This is my uncle. In fact, he took off the guns to the sub county. You actually called, hello, hey. Some give you referral and say you tell them. You have a good customer who has a very good testimony. Products have worked. You ask her, by the way, don't you have some people that would actually benefit from these products? By the way, I have my friend who has pressure. I have this friend of mine who's a serious farmer. Now, the business is done. You just call, hello. Dennis gave me a number and he said, you have a health issue. Remember, the one who has given you names, he has a positive testimony. Now, I want us to meet and we discuss about the health. Some of us who are students, sometimes we start this business and your circle are students. Get from those students, get the referral, get those guys, dads and moms, their uncles, the people that have money. When we started, we never had money, but we had to make our way through those referrals, get connections with the people, from the people that have money. So number one is finding prospects. That should be a skill that you should learn. And for you to get it properly, you must practice it. They say practice makes perfect, but practice makes improvement. Practice makes improvement. Start talking to people. Let them back at you. You're learning. Start talking. Start conversations. When you're going to Kampala, start conversation in a bank, everywhere. Some of you are in those village meetings and the circles of saving money, and you have never told anyone. Start from there. Make sure that the message goes out every single day. I look at your statuses, some of you, and I say, oh God, this one will still continue to cry government at young. And they are the same people that cry, I don't have data, I don't have transport. We are going for Cherry Bolton Hub and Dennis. Canteen Center, I don't have money. You will continue to cry like that. Let me tell you, rich people use poor people. Rich people use people's money to make more money. For us, we started with it without any capital. would actually, because we are very hungry, we got the information. I would go sit, teach people, give me money, make profit, buy a product, have transport. Ever since I joined this business, I've never failed to go to the East African Convention. It was a goal. I couldn't miss. How could I miss such? These are things that serious people should never miss. So finding prospects. Number 2, inviting people to the meetings. That is also another skill that one must get. That phone call, how do you talk? Hello. What your voice projection, the information that you give, you need to start practicing. You need to start giving those invitations. A meeting is there on Wednesday, Saturday. You need to start inviting people. Give people invitations by phone call, by face-to-face, by messages, by inviting. You should never allow a week, a day to go, you have not given an invitation. Why would you be in a meeting and why would a meeting end without a guest? You have made a loss. New life calculates a day, your future has been affected by the day. Me, I do not allow a day to go by when I have not done business. A business person must calculate every single minute. Giving invitations. Hello. What words are you supposed to use? You're supposed to make all the mistakes. Don't worry. Make the mistakes. You know, every time you make those mistakes, you learn. Let people abuse you on the phone. Let people say whatever thing they want to say. There is a book called Getting Started. You have all received them. If you don't have the book, go to your back office and download it. It has all the invitation. If you're inviting someone for a product, if you're inviting someone for a business, there are messages that you should actually cram in your head. So inviting people. The third skill that you should actually get is presenting. Me, I remember when we were starting, we used even to fight to rub the board. We used to use chalkboards. I would be there. I want to be the MC. I want to present. But some of us, when they come, they don't even want to stand and start talking. You need to get on the board and write and teach people. You need to learn how to present. How do they present business? How do they present products? How you need to learn for you to build a business, you need to learn how to present. In fact, when you come to me and said, you know what, Justus or Dennis or Joseph, I want you to teach today. Go there and say, I want you to teach. And please evaluate me. Check what I'm teaching. And every time you go there, you learn. Me, I remember my first time to stand. In fact, I almost forgot my name. I was writing a food pyramid. I forgot where to put the fruits and vegetables. And that is key. You need to get everything. By the way, don't mind, even if whatever you're telling a customer or guest, they don't know. You teach them. So you need to learn how to present the business. You need to learn how to, how to present the products. You need to learn how to present to people. You need to learn how to speak to people. The other point is follow up. Follow up. Follow up. You have not done any from the points I have actually talked about. You have done nothing if you don't follow up. Some of you are not patient. Even some of your record keepings are poor. A customer tells you, you know what, now today, I actually don't have money, but in September I'll have the money to take the super grow. You see, September is very far. You don't even write. Me, even if a customer tells me I will be ready to buy actually January next year, I will. These customers, when a customer tells you January, he knows in January we'll be getting money. Okay, January, okay. I actually go in my record book, I write, Dennis will be ready to buy these products in January 2023. Come January 2023. Hello, Mr. John, you said you'll be ready in January, and I'm actually on my way bringing the products. Said, hey, Follow up. Let me give you an example. Whenever you bring someone, whether they have joined or not, make sure, for example, these that haven't joined, I want you to observe it very well. If you bring a prospect today and he has not joined, has not even committed himself or herself, if you bring them again, just know he has started, even if they have not actually joined, if they have not got the money. When you look at how people join, the majority join when they have attended about 3, 4, 5 meetings. But some of us, when you bring someone today, say, they have not paid. You actually give up. You teach someone is not ready, you actually give up. Follow up is, today we actually find, because we are looking for people, we are there in the field and you find a ready customer. Sometimes I go to teach people and say, okay, do you have Pro Vitality Plus, Super Grow, Zinc? You find they have even the names, Zinc, Calmac. So give me my bill and the products. I have not taught, but I find someone taught him and left him. Today we are there and you find a customer that someone prepared and left. You just make clean money and go. Now write this point on follow-up. Follow someone until him or you die. Following mpaka. And follow-up doesn't mean you have to call. Someone came to the meeting and he did not pay. Follow up. If you're making a phone call, it doesn't mean that you have to call. Hello, Tom, have you got the money? Have you got the money for the products? No. Hello, Tom, how are you today? Are you fine? When someone has your money, sometimes you don't have to call and remind them the money. By calling to say good morning, how was your weekend? That alone reminds him that he has to pay you money. So do not make people block you. Follow up properly. Hello. Even the messages we send. Create some good relationship with people. Send good messages with them. Connect with them. Don't have to pinch them with, they know they have to pay. Get some good. So closing. The last bit is also closing. Some of us are very good at teaching. Some of us are very good. You have brought a customer, like these meetings, the presentations that we always have. Especially some of you bring guests, and the meeting is done. When the meeting is done, you again begin another meeting. Some of you that are always with me here, you actually always look at me when I'm handling my guests. When the meeting is done, I have no big business. I take a minimum of about 10 minutes are very many. Have you loved the business? I take a few questions. You have loved the business? The form is here, complete. The form is here, complete. They complete. You're paying by mobile money or you're paying cash. It's not ready. So if he's not ready, okay, when are you going to be ready? We're actually writing, I have my big diary. I am going to be ready on Monday. Okay, please write here on Monday. I get my diary where Monday is, the date you said is, it writes the name and telephone and when it's going to actually do it. Learn another important, do you know, there are people, if you do not ask them money, they will not join. They will not buy products. May I have very funny, some funny customers. Yes, in fact, if you had not called, I would not have bought the product. There are some customers that want you to call them so that they can refill their products. There are some people that you have to tell them, okay, get them. I am going to work with you. Let's fill up the form and pay, we start. If you don't tell them, they will never do. Another thing, every time you bring a prospect in the meeting or you do a one-on-one, ask money. So how are you paying? After filling a form, okay, are you paying by cash or what? I have not come with the money. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So how much are you committing with yourself with? It's going to be deducted from your membership. Learn the skill of asking for money. When I'm talking to a farmer, by the way, looking at how big your garden is, you need a box of super glue. But some of you start with a half liter. I can even give you a half provided. No. I start with a box or 2 boxes. We go to a box or 2 jerrycans until we get where we want. Until we get where we want. So learn how to ask for money. Learn how to ask for money, people to start. Learn how to commit people. Me, when I invite my guests, even 5,000 shillings, they will deposit on membership. Do you know why I want them to fill the forms? Is that even when they meet someone else, they will say, I'm already a member, I've actually already filled the form. But some of you, because you fear to ask money, when Dennis meets him, he's going to sponsor him. Because you didn't commit to them. And logically, when someone fills the form and makes a deposit, let me tell you, whether it's 5,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, they will always remember their money and they will come back. Of late, someone came, deposited 40,000 about 5 years ago. He said, I left my money here. I have come to complete. And he came back completed. He has actually sponsored the 2 people. So whenever you invite someone, have the forms ready. It's serious business. Even have you loved the business? I am going to work with you so that you can achieve our things. In fact, there are other people that I'm going to introduce to you that are going to be part of a team to help you succeed, to help you reach your dreams. So let us complete the form and get started. That's the first step. After completing the form, so how much are you? You're paying by mobile money or cash? Dennis, I have not come with money. Oh. Sometimes I even give them these forms and I don't tell them, they start by filling the forms. They don't fill the forms without any money. I thought you're very ready. So what do we do? So since you have not brought the whole amount, at least make a commitment, pay some money. They will look for the money. Do you know people come with money and go back with their money? They come with the money and go back. Have you gone to those Chinese shops to tell you this product is 1 million? And if he measures that you are unable to buy this, he's going to explain to you to another product, which is 500,000. In fact, he's going to tell this product of 500,000 is even better than the other one of 1 million. They really want to make a sale. They will not leave you until they get that money from you. So you're putting your airtime, you're putting your energy, you make sure that that person commits himself or herself. Just as with a agenda.
Yeah, you should be concluding now.
So closing the business is key. You have gone, put in your transport, gone to meet someone who has diabetes or pressure, and you want to come back with a price. Wait. Scare them. Give them the facts. You should not leave that house minus going with an order. By the way, I have come for you. Sometimes I call someone, and tells me has diabetes, and what I say, by the way, these products, I brought them for you. I want you to live a better life. They are here for you. So get the money. So the last point on the skills that you have to, that you need to learn and acquire is getting people started. When you sponsor someone, you need to get the proper way. You need to get all the skills to make sure, that you educate this person so that the person can start very well. If a distributor starts very well, it's good to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've taken a long time, but for us to grow, you know, for you to be understood, you should first understand. You should first understand. For you to build a very good business, you must have everything that I've talked about. I have seen people that have been in this business for very many years and they are still distributors. And I've seen also people that have actually joined in a few months, they have actually moved places. So it's all in your hands. If you take it as a hobby, it's going to pay you as a hobby. If you take it as a serious business, it's going to pay you as a serious business. If we've been able to do it, we are doing it. It is paying us because we didn't take it lightly. We took it as a serious business. And up to today, the fire we got from the start, we still have the fire. And it is even growing. Because as the bills grow, the fire should also grow. The fire to look for more money. Sometimes I look at people, they were serious and they are no longer serious. And I want to look for, I said, this guy joined to make money and the fire is now down. Challenges would force you to look for, to increase on your activities that will give you money. So for me, my challenge, my personal challenge is actually fire me up to look, to work harder, to look for money. When I look at, are you looking at how years are running? When I look at how years are running, I say, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I need to increase in the effort. I need to get very serious and I make a lot of money so that I can achieve my dreams. So ladies and gentlemen, this business works, but it works if you work it. No business ekora na yekora bunojikora. Bunotojikoze teja kukolira. Thank you very much and have a great night.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. Dennis. This has really been a very, very good training. And I do believe that whoever that has been listening in, you must have taken quite a number of points home so that you can be able to apply them in your business and probably see how you can be able to grow your business. Dennis has hit on very, very key points. We need to attend meetings. We need to be trained. We need to understand to be understood. We need to grow in skill. It is through growing in skill that we are able to have a very, very good business. If you don't grow in skill, it becomes very, very challenging. And I think he started by mentioning about quite a number of challenges that he was able to face in this business. But most of those challenges that he met when he was growing his business earlier were because he didn't have skill. And when he kept on acquiring skills, he kept on growing, he kept on understanding. The business keeps on becoming easier as you grow in skill. As we come to an end of our meeting, I would like to bring to your attention our weekend functions. Next week, 23rd and 24th, we are going to be having the Charlie Bolton weekend function. Charlie Bolton is a very special gentleman that is actually celebrating 50 years in near life this exact year. He's going to be celebrating 50 years. And it's been 50 years of great success. I have seen Charlie Bolton's checks of 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 US dollars. So when you're host spending a weekend with such a gentleman, honestly, it is very, very important that you actually do not miss. In fact, I think one of the biggest mistakes you can do is to actually miss this kind of a weekend function. I've never missed any, and I don't wish to ever miss any. And every time I attend such kind of a weekend function, I don't leave the same way I actually came in. So 23rd, please mark that date in your diary. Do not miss. Saturday we started exactly 10 and end at 4. Charlie Burton's meetings, when he said 10, it is 10. In fact, I think I made a mistake. I should have included 9 so that we arrive in time, so that we can be able to book the right seats. So please don't miss. 10 is 10. The fee for this meeting is going to be only 4,000 shillings. And then from exactly 5 up to 8, 9-ish, we will be having our Team Lion Kings media rally, the red carpet dinner, or the dinner, the gala dinner for the Team Lion Kings. New Life is about making money. New Life is about living a good and healthy life, but also New Life is about having fun. So as Team Lion Kings, we shall be meeting for our dinner. To those who are on our platforms, I believe we were seeing what was happening last weekend in Bara. We had the media rally from Bara where we gave out very nice gifts. People danced, people ate. We had quite a fun. So it's going to be the same thing for Kampala. After the Charlie Burton weekend function on Saturday at the from 10 to 4, at exactly 5 p.m. we shall be at Arirang. We shall be at Arirang restaurant to have fun, to eat, to celebrate, get recognized. We'll be recognizing results from January up to June, you know. To those who have stepped up, to those who have qualified for we also had some incentives towards this function. If you qualified, if you worked so hard, you won't be walking away for free. You know, you'll be getting some special gifts as well. The attendance, the fee that it needs to be paid for this dinner is only 35,000. I congratulate all those who have already paid. And then the dress code for this dinner is going to be black and white, black and red, you know. I don't know. Some people were saying red, you know, red in Kampala. But trust me, it's going to be quite amazing. It's going to be quite amazing. Do not miss. Red is a beautiful color. Come, let us celebrate success. Let's eat together. Let's, you know, have fun, you know. I'm really looking forward to everyone attending. And if you also have some guests, please, you can actually call them, though they also have to pay 35,000. So ladies and gentlemen, let's prepare for this weekend function. Then Sunday is going to be the climax. It's just when we pray together, we sing together, we have fun together. So please do not miss this weekend function. There's always a lot to learn. Today they were actually in Tanzania. I don't know, Evelyn. Evelyn, can you give us some highlights? I know you have attended the weekend function in Dar es Salaam with some of our team members in Dar es Salaam. Evelyn, if you don't mind, you can be able to share with us a few things of even if you're not comfortable turning your video on, it is also fine. Evelyn, are you there? You can unmute yourself.
Hello.
Yes, Evelyn.
Yes, good evening, Jim.
Good evening.
Yeah, the Chalboto, we attended, it was from the afternoon, from 1 up to almost 6:37. So it was really good. It is really good. We learn, we have fun. The band was there, we dance. You know, people like dancing. It was also dancing, fun. They teach us a lot of teaching, learning. Then we light the candle, inner candle to take the light, to light the candle outside there. Really, it's fine. You are not supposed to miss that function. So you get ready also to have fun, to have dance with that band. So we are continuing tomorrow, the same function. Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I can share for now.
Wow.
It was a hectic day. It was a short time. You know, they were supposed to start mornings. They came later a bit. So it was really packed. But people, they turn up. It was a full. Some, they were outside. Even to Kuza, he sent just me a message. He was somewhere there. We couldn't even meet.
Wow. Wow. So
No,
congratulations to our team Lion Kings from Tanzania that was able to be part of this meeting. And I will encourage tomorrow, I think this time to leave and be a little bit, you'll be starting off a little bit earlier. So to those who might have missed today, can be able to attend tomorrow, please encourage them. And then for the team here in Uganda, let us prepare for the massive weekend that is coming ahead. Let's be part of that fun, you know, the band, the dancing, and then for the dinner, let's not miss, let's all be there. So thank you so much for all those that have been able to attend tonight's meeting. Our Team Lion Kings meetings happen every Saturday. So let's make sure that we always attend, because like Dennis said, every time you learn, the business becomes way much easier. So let's attend. Let's continue attending meetings. See you at the Charlie Burton weekend function. Thank you so much.